Is he okay?
We're still checking on him, sir.
Why it took so long?
Please wait, sir. The results are coming soon. The baby is dead
Why didn't you tell the father?
because he's poisoned. It can be natural. No, it's chemical poison. Now we gotta tell the father.
What did the baby eat?
Milk and some fruits.
What kind of milk and fruit?
The milk and some apples.
Is that all?
Yeah, that's all. That's all I remember. No, it's terrible.
What happened to the baby? Was it the food?
There was something in the food. It was poison.
That's crazy. Who would poison an infant?
What do you think? Do you think anyone is acting crazy around him?
Well, my husband, ex-wife, is not really happy.
I was thrown aside like a sack of garbage. After 24 years, I was a little upset.
Maybe you're still a little upset. You told Mrs. Carmel that you're going to kill her.
I'm Mrs. Carmel.
Hey, Mom.
This is Ben, my son, Warren's son. He's a policeman, dear.
How are you doing? I was just talking to your mother about your brother.
Half brother.
Yes, it's terrible. Dad is really upset.
Do you keep in touch with your dad?
Yes, I see him once in a while.
That's a whole other story. Warren's in chapter 2 and he'd like chapter 1 to disappear completely. It doesn't work that way.
What do you want from him? He works hard.
Well, he has responsibilities.
Mrs. Carmel, were you in your ex-husband's house the day Evan died?
How am I supposed to get in? They don't invite me over much.
Ben, you got the visit. You got the key?
Yeah, why?
You ever borrowed the key, Mrs. Carmel?
What are you saying? Making my mom feel offended?
Your mom seems pretty upset.
Yeah, but she never even go there. You ought to be talking to Lila.
The nanny?
Right. Didn't they tell you about the other time she tried to poison him?
Like the doctor told you, it wasn't poison, it was an accident. I didn't kill Evan, why can't you believe me?
I like nothing better, Miss Crenshaw. But the poison didn't drop out of the sky into those plum. Was there anybody else in the house that day?
But I took Evan for a walk around midday.
So you're saying somebody could have come in when you were out?
Yeah, exactly.
Like who? Mr. or Mrs. Carmel?
Well, no, they were away.
Alright, who else?
Olivia, the housekeeper, she has a key.
When you were feeding the baby, why didn't you notice the plum smelled funny?
I wouldn't notice things like that.
How about when you put him to the bed? You didn't notice he was crying?
Yes, but he always cries. He has colic. He fuss a while, then he goes to sleep.
And how long did you listen to him fuss on the baby monitor?
I'm not sure.
Did you even have it on?
Yes, of course.
So you heard him vomit?
I thought he was spitting up.
How can you be so sure? Why didn't you check on him?
I'm not his mother. I came here to be an accident, not a freaking nanny. I tried the best I could. I swear I did.
I got a diary, 5 months that I could go home. I can hardly stand 5 more minutes. I just wish I could run away. The way they spoiled this mewling child was repulsive. Let them clean his dirty nappy just once. Then see how much they love their precious bundle.
Hey, I got a pesticide here.
It's not seem like for human consumption.
Looks like a receipt, cash purchase, day before the baby died.
Call the station. Tell them we gotta keep it.
It's about time. They told me they misplaced my paperwork.
We got it now, Miss Crenshaw.
Turn around, please.
What's going on?
Miss Crenshaw, you're under arrest for the murder of Evan Carmel.
Jury, you have additional days to look at this case. Have you made a decision about it?
No, we haven't, Your Honor.
So, in your opinion, any additional time will be fruitless?
Unfortunately, yes, Your Honor.
Then, I find this jury hopelessly deadlocked and incapable of rendering a verdict. I declare a mistrial. The attorneys will meet again in 2 weeks to discuss a new trial date.
Is there something wrong, Ben? I know if I say anything, that lawyer's gonna make it look like I'm responsible.
Tell me. If you don't have to bring it up, we won't.
I knew she had the pesticide. I saw it in her room. I had no idea what she was gonna do with it.
He actually saw the pesticide?
That's what he said.
If he said it before the first trial, we might have a shot.
He's a kid, Jack. He didn't know.
Is he gonna hold up this time?
It looks simple. He saw Lila leave the baby alone in the front steps. That boiling milk incident, blah blah blah. Let me see the trial transcript. Okay, the police report.
What?
At the trial, he said the last time he saw Evan was a week before the murder. That milk incident.
So,
Lila bought the pesticide the day before Evan died. He's lying, Jack.
when, if ever, did you see Miss Crenshaw use pesticide on her plants?
I never actually saw her, he said. But I did see it in her room.
Thank you. No more questions.
You owe me.
You loved your brother, didn't you?
Sure.
So it must have occurred to you that telling a little lie would help the prosecution convict Lila Crenshaw.
I'm not lying.
Okay, maybe exaggerating a little.
Everything I said is exactly what happened.
Good. Now that we've got that out of the way, where were you the day Evan died?
In school.
And if we check the school records, that's what we'd find?
Yeah.
Good, because my assistant is on the telephone in the school right now.
Okay, look, maybe I ditched a few classes.
And do you have a key to your dad's house?
What's going on?
Just answer the question.
Yeah.
And were you in the house the day Evan died?
No.
Let's review, okay? We've already established that you're telling the truth. We've also established that the last time you were in the house was...
A week before.
Right. But here's the confusing part. You saw the damn pesticide. What's the paper I just handed to you then?
It's like a receipt for the pesticide.
And when is it dated?
March 31st.
The day before your brother died. Let's go further, shall we? When you ditched school, where did you go?
Baseball game.
Hey, opening day. I was there too, with my son. Who did you go with?
Friends.
What are their names?
I don't know.
You guys must be tight. Where did you sit?
I'm sorry.
I'd like to see consoles in chamber.
Before we go any further, son, I just want you to know you are entitled to speak with a lawyer.
What's a lawyer gonna do?
You weren't at the game, were you?
You went to your dad's house?
We were supposed to go to the game. We went every year.
You killed Evan because you forgot?
Because he forgot everything.
Okay, let's call our actors and actresses. The first of all, Kevin as Mr. Cromwell. Next up, Vanessa as Mrs. Cromwell. And one of our main characters, Tara as Layla Crenshaw. Celine as the doctor. Jaden And Cheryl as ex-wife, ex-Mrs. Cromwell, and as the director.